Hello there, everybody. Welcome on into today's video. Greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day. Swing on over, check it on out. We're starting the albums here on the Girls' Generation Deep Dive. First one's up. Do not forget that there is a link in the description that will send you to the master list for this deep dive. You can find everything that I plan on doing on that list. Is that list done? Not even slightly. But hopefully it's organized enough for you guys. You can kind of see where we're going, what I've already recorded, what I haven't recorded yet, and what's going to be kind of in each video. So nice little thing. Feel free to check it out. Then don't forget, we do have a community Discord if you'd like to join us and hang out and chill in between these videos. Link is also in the description. Feel free. Just have to do some little button clicking and choosing some channels. That's it. Lots of fun over there. But we're going to start kicking this off for our first album. Now, I am going to give you a brief, hopefully, I talk a lot, overview on how the albums will be done on this deep dive. This is probably going to be the only time I explain. What we're going to do, we have line distribution as well as lyric videos for the album. Now, they do have a lot of repackaged albums, so we're going to be doing the repackaged version of albums and not doing like an album and then just like the 2 or 3 songs added in for that. So anytime there's like a repackage of an album, we're going to be checking that album version out versus another one. So I have confirmed and made sure that all the songs are on there from the previous, and if they're not, I have added them in. So there is going to be a few. Exhibit A today, there is one song that did not make it into this album that was on the singles album for Into the New World that I did add on so we could check it out. Now, this is also the test. There is 12 songs on here. Now, this is going to be the test on whether or not their albums are going to get blocked, full albums are going to get blocked over here, or if I'm going to have to start breaking these up. The first couple of albums as we go through are going to be my little test subjects here. But if you do see this split up into 2 or 3 videos, you know now why, because YouTube was mean and blocked it. So, and then any blocked versions I will be posting over on Patreon for free for you all, full intact all the way through without any crazy weird edits. So that's what we have. We're going to just jump right on in because this is a long album. We're going to be checking out Girls' Generation. Ooh La La, Baby Baby, Complete, Kissing You, Merry-Go-Round, Tears, Tinkerbell. Then Taeyeon had a song on here, 7989 featuring Kangta? Yeah. Honey, Into the New World, and Beginning. Now, Honey or Perfect For You was also on the singles album for Into the New World, but it was added onto the Baby Baby repackage album. Just Beginning wasn't. So I did toss in Beginning at the end here, and we'll be checking that out as well. Now, I have searched around. I have tried to confirm with people over on the Discord if I found accurate lyric videos for this deep dive. Not my fault if they are wrong. People are human. Okay? Not my fault. I don't listen to anything or read anything beforehand on a deep dive. So I'm just going off of what the people say. Over in the Discord, and they have graciously watched a few of these for me to make sure that I chose a channel that actually had pretty accurate translations as well as like members singing. So fingers crossed that continues throughout the entire deep dive. But I'm ready. Hopefully you guys are too. Let's go. I'm excited to see what this first album sounds like. Now, like I said, this is the repackage album, so just heads up, repackage. I just love the guitar open. They're adorable. Taeyeon's vocals at this age, out of this world. This beat is just so fun. Oh, I love that inflection on there. Oh, all right. Sunny in that note. Oh, I love that little, like, vocal inflection. Well, that little lower tone from Yuri. They legit look like a band. I love it. Ooh, ooh. The vocal layering. Love that. Ooh! Love that. Who's holding that note in the back? All right. Of course it was Tan. Their vocal, like some of their vocal tones, I just absolutely love. I love, of course, I knew I was going to love Tan's vocal tone. But there's some others in there that I am like, I wonder during this album, am I going to start hearing some nice vocal sounds that my brain is just going to start buzzing in the best way possible? And that's a yes. Very interesting, like we started seeing a little bit of vocal layering in there towards like the ends, and I'm wondering if that's going to pick up a little bit more as we go through these albums, because right now it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot, like a little bit, but I feel like they have such great vocalists that they could do a lot of work with like harmonies and vocal layering. So it'll be interesting to see the progression of how they structure a lot of these songs as we go through these albums. Because really, what was it? Taeyeon and Jessica had the most lines in this, and then everybody else was just like half of the song. Literally half of the song was Taeyeon and Jessica. Right? Or was it? No, it was Jessica, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah, it was. Was half of the song. So seeing where we go from here to whether we get more of vocals coming in through will be interesting to see. This is a little bop though. I love the sound to this song. It's just a nice little like kind of like groovy like rocky beat with the little guitars. They actually look like a band. If you're watching the MV a little bit more like also on the side, they just like when they're rocking out, I'm like, oh, this is totally like could be a band song. Live band on this would be great. Yes. Totally see that. Okay. Ooh, what a little funky beat in the back. What is that noise? Ooh, falling violin on the back too. Ooh, I love that lower tone. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes, okay, here we are. Love it. I should have just waited. Here I'm like, I wish they would do more vocal layering and harmonies. Here we are. Ooh. Got a little like violin in the back with the like little synthy beat. Love that. Ooh. So Tan does a lot of the ad-libs underneath, all right. And Jessica. That makes sense. This is the vocal layering I wanted with the ad-libs in the back. Ooh, that's an interesting outro. Okay, before we start that one, baby. This had a interesting pop swing vibe to me, and I'm not sure if anybody else picks up on that. The beat in the back had a little bit of a jazzy swing type vibe to it, but also foot in mouth. I should have just kept quiet because I got what I was was wanting in the second song. Like, oh, here we are. This is the harmony vocal layering I was looking for in Girls' Generation song. That was it. I want more of that. That's great. They have some, like, a lot of their vocal tones are very different and unique, which of course creates a great group. And when you start putting those together with like harmonies, and like a little bit of vocal layering or some like duo lines, it just adds something really special to the song. And when we start going through these albums, I hope we develop more and more of that. And then you have Tan underneath just doing some ad libs, and then Jessica came in as well. I was like, okay, here we are. This is the SM styling that my brain is used to after checking out Red Velvet, because they also have a lot of vocal layering and a lot of like underlining ad libs, especially from like Wendy and Sulgi. So having like my brain is thinking of that song structure in my head, since we just finished like beginning of this month or last month and the beginning of June. Yeah. So that's where my brain's at, knowing that they're from the same company. And this, like, in Red Velvet's the younger sister group. I'm expecting to hear more of that as we go through, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, that's my brain for you. Love that cutoff. I am loving Tiffany's tone already. Holding that note, all right. Let's go. Okay. so interesting seeing the line distribution videos. It's so interesting to me sometimes, seeing like, especially with the ad libs underneath, can pop somebody up so quickly in the lines. But I actually, just off of a couple of songs already, I am loving Tiffany's tone. They all called it so far. I mean, we're early stages here, guys. Early stages. I just love her little deeper tone. Just a little lower register. I love a lower register. So hearing that, and same with Taeyeon. Taeyeon also has like sometimes will have a little lower register, and I'm just like, I melt. Done. Bye. The fun little beat. I have a feeling these beat size are gonna throw me for a loop, though. I just have a wild guess. Most likely. Normally it does. But I feel like the B-sides are where it's at. Don't get me wrong, the title tracks are title tracks, and they're title tracks for a reason. And a lot of them are 1000% bops. But sometimes you find those hidden gems in the B-sides where you're just like, oh my word, these are great. And I can't wait until we like hit some of those. I already know one that I already listened to quite a bit from our throwback series. If you can take a wild guess, feel free, leave it in a comment. Go look at that video and then see which one could be the one that I listen to a lot. It's on like 400 of my playlists, and it's on like my permanent gaming playlist that I have because it's just that good for my brain. I love it. Anywho, we're gonna continue on. Complete. Let's go. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of ballads too. Ooh. Jessica has such a unique tone. Yeah, this lower tone from Taeyeon I love. Hello, Oliver. Come on in. Come on in and join us. Hi. Woo! Yes, I love this harmony. Oh, we added like electric guitar. Okay. Woo. Oh, that note that they all hold. Yes. It's turn. Come here. Hi. Oh, I love that little note. Taeyeon also has a very interesting tone too. I can't wait to start hearing her rap. I got so used to it. We got to the beat. Hey. Come on. Get over here. Stop staring at me. Ooh. know. I was gonna say, is that Taeyeon in the back? Called it. Should've known. I know. Oh, the violin in there too. Ooh, that little hold on that note from Tiffany. Love that. Yes, please. So good. What the heck? Once again, main vocalists right there. The two of them. What a gorgeous song. Like, damn, I knew probably going into this deep dive, I was probably gonna get some ballads from them, like some ballads, and some little power vocals in there. I just didn't expect it to just jump right at the beginning of these albums. The little added in, like, guitar piece, too, was just a nice little touch underneath. And then you just have, like, the vocal layering underneath towards the end there between Taeyeon and Jessica. It's like wild. Damn. All right. I can't wait. It makes hearing this so early on gets me so excited for the later on albums. Like when we get into like the later stuff, like the more recent albums, I should say. Because I can only imagine what I'm going to hear from them at that point in time. It's going to be phenomenal. I just know I'm just going to melt every single time. And trust me, I listened to Got the Beat, right? The SM supergroup, literally supergroup. Like, come on, the people in that group are just out of this world. So I am a little familiar, more familiar, I should say, with like Taeyeon and Hyoyeon because of that. So it makes me really intrigued to see when we make the switch and where she starts rapping. Because I am very used to a lot of the songs on that album where she raps. So I'm over here like, when am I gonna get that? When do we add in rap in this? I'm a sucker for rap. If you don't know, if you've never been here on the channel and this is your first experience with me, I will tell you right now, I love a good rapper. I just obsessed. So I am very intrigued to hear that start getting slipped into some of these songs. Right now we've just gone pure vocals. So the minute we start adding in some rap, I'm just gonna probably just cease to exist. It's fine. We're good. We'll be fine. No worries, right? Also, the beginning of this song reminds me of something else. Another song. What is it? Use a sample on this song. You have a little funky bass in the back too, like a funky beat with the bass guitar too. They're all adorable. these little harmonies here and these like kind of like the chorus. Is it chorus piece? Maybe. I love the vocal layering that they have in those. Oh, let's hold that note. All right. Damn. The song is just so adorable. Like, you could just not bop along. Like, literally. I'm just over here bopping. Love it. It's just so good. The beat to me, it's just so catchy. It reminds me of another song, though. You will find out very quickly that my brain does this quite often, where I'll hear a beat, and it reminds me of something else. I'm like, what song is this? Or they'll use a sample in something. I'm like, what is this? I feel like, what is it? I want to say like it's Earth, Wind, and Fire almost type. It's kind of vibe. I would say like maybe like a 70s kind of beat in a way. I would say like maybe even 60s, like 60s, 70s. Just like especially the beginning of the song. Kind of throughout a little bit. You have a little bit of like a funky bass beat in the back too. Their vocals, I am just gonna be floored every single time. Nice hearing a little bit more of some of the others' vocals. Like Sohyun I like her vocal tone too a lot. It'll be very intrigued to see how the vocal journey for my brain goes. Because that usually is what happens, and that's how like the bias line gets picked. Vocal tone as well as visuals. Those are the top two, of course. I mean, I think that's how we all go. And personality. I'm a big person. Like, if they have a like personality, it's gotta be key. For my brain, at least for a bias. Yeah. All right. All right, go around. What are the B-sides?
Mary, take me to the merry-go-round. This beautiful sound. Sing my song
Okay.
for you.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
저녁이 됐어야 갔던 공원. 하얀색 목마를 타고 돌아보면 고집센 날 보면 넌 웃었지. 이런 마음이 사랑이라면 못된 내 모습도 아껴주기. 너무 욕심내진 않게.
This backbeat. The violins and the little like tambourine type. Ooh, love this. Okay.
어디쯤이니 많이 기다렸어 노을이 예뻤던 그 골목길 멀리서 보이던 너의 두 어깨에 비친 햇살 너무 따뜻했어 이런 마음이
I like Yuri's tone too.
미안하단 말은 하지 않기 그저 나를 말없이 안아주면 돼
Ooh. Okay, Tiffany. Ooh, this little change in beat too. Hold that note. It's delicious. I love it. Oh, so good. Gee, this song definitely has a little bit of that. I wouldn't even say like circus feel, but it definitely would like oh, what am I trying to think of? Like a music box in a way. Kind of like the beat does in the back. You will find out also that I am a very big on like beats and melodies as well as vocals. So sometimes my brain will try to like analyze the beat as well. But it definitely gave that vibe, which fit the theme of the song, having like that kind of tone to it in the back a little bit. Also, Taeyeon hitting those notes out of this world. Really. I can see why. Like, see why she just has some like the best vocals in the industry. Like literally, she's a baby right now. And I can only imagine in like 3 albums, maybe even 4 albums when we get there, how much her vocals are going to develop into even higher tier. And she's already at a top tier right now. But I really enjoyed in this when they were doing like the chorus and then they would have one of them leading at the beginning. That was nice. Or like kind of like leading halfway through in a way. Because you had that a little bit. Hyoyeon did, Taeyeon did, Jessica did. I think somebody else did too. My brain is starting to remember. Sunny might have. Going through, that was a really nice touch. I do enjoy that when one of them will lead a little bit and you still have the background like harmony vocal on the chorus. Nice little touch there. Excited to see more of that as we go through. Hopefully they do, fingers crossed, because that's just really adds a little something extra to my brain when that happens. So a nice little layering added in. But yeah, these B-sides already, we're not even halfway through. Sorry. Ooh. Oh. Love this tone. Yes. Woo. Oh, the slower tone from Sunny too? Hell yeah. Ooh, that's pretty, so pretty. Here we go. Yes. Ooh, a little higher, a little note there. Yuri also has like a lower register too. I love that. Ooh, yes. Damn. Ooh, the two of them harmonizing, yeah. Love that. This is another gorgeous song. Damn. It has an OST feel to me. Yes. Here we go. Can I hit it? Yeah, there it is. This is what I love. The vocal layering and the ad-lib in the back. Hell yeah. Woo. Whole dip for the bridge, all right. Woo, woo. Oh god, wasn't even the bridge. God damn, I thought it was gonna be the bridge. Nope, definitely not. Okay, did not need that in my ear, Taeyeon. Thanks though, appreciate you. Good goodness. God damn. All right. Why does this song give me an OST feel? Straight up. It just feels like it would be something that would be like an OST. I know that they have a lot of OSTs, and do not worry, we will be getting to a bunch of them. Not all of them during the deep dive, because we still have to have some after deep dive content to go through, which I know there's going to be plenty. But we will have like 3 or 4 OST playlists. And then, of course, each individual member will have their own as well when we get into the solos. But that's what it felt like. And maybe because it was like just the having like the violin strings in the back, like kind of like an epic, almost felt like either like an opening or maybe like an end to like a TV show, or midway through when something dramatic is about to happen, like somebody's running down a street. Who knows? But that's the feel I got. It's just like, it gives you like goosebumps. Like literal goosebumps. You're just like, oh. And then got the vocal layering. Love it. I love when they do the like the little duo layering there, and then all of a sudden you just have somebody else coming in underneath as well. What was it? It was Jessica and Hyoyeon, and then we had Taeyeon coming in under. That was gorgeous. Absolutely love that. I need more of that in my life. Thank you. This is a damn. This is just a gorgeous song as well. They're B-sides. I have a feeling, and you guys are probably all just going to be like sitting there watching this, just giggling to yourself, because I'm over here being like, I want this, and you know it's going to be coming up. And then we're going to get there and I'm going to freak out. But I have a feeling we are going to be at a point where these first couple of albums may be more of a ballady kind of sound to it. Maybe like in some pop, like some like not even like city pop, but just like a pop vibe. I am waiting to get to the B-sides, because I know there are a few, because we did listen to them, where we switch it up and we're gonna get into a more of like a up-tempo type vibe. Can't wait. I do love me some high tempo songs. But I feel like the beginning, we're developing these vocals, we're getting used to like their range, and then we're gonna start experimenting, and I cannot wait for when we get to the experimental, that's the word? Yeah, sure. Stage in their albums and career. It's gonna be glorious. Cannot wait. Ugh. If I could sit here and record like 10 videos, I would. I do not have time. Tinkerbell. Why do I feel like this had a theme to it? We had like a lot of lyrics with like Tinkerbell, Snow White. Oh, see, I called it. Ooh, that was a nice little note at the end there. Oh, I love that little vibrato in there. Tone there. Love that. Oh, there's the ad lib. Hell yeah. Let's go. I do really like Yuri's tone a lot. A little drawn out note at the end to wrap this up. Hell yeah. Let's go. Woo! Another one. Literally, there's a theme. I feel like that's the theme of this album. I don't know. I don't know if they do themes on their albums or anything yet. We'll figure it out as we go through. But I feel like this, so far, all the songs we have heard have had this vibe. Big strings in the back, you know, just kind of like that epic sound to it. Almost like something you would hear, like I said, in an OST. That's the vibe throughout this whole album. Also, you have like the Tinkerbell vibe, like Tinkerbell. You had like, what was it? One of the other songs had something like, oh crap, was it Complete? No, it wasn't Complete. We'll figure it out in here in my brain will in a second. Where they were talking about like Snow White and like, be it like a knight in shining armor type on a white horse, like that kind of like fairy tale. That's the word I'm looking for. Jesus. Kind of vibe. That's it. If you could describe fairy tale sound in one word or one thing, it would be this. That's what this is. I don't know. That's where my brain went. Here we go. Let's keep going. What do we? I don't even know how far we're in. Are we in? We're like halfway, right? Still another long video. They were making fun of me over in the Discord. I do love videos, guys. Sorry, not sorry. It happens. I also like to talk a lot. Sorry. Oh, this is the duo. Okay, that's right. So is it Taeyeon's song and then he's just a guest? Like a feature on it? I think that's what this is. Or not. I have no idea who he is either, by the way. Just heads up. He has a nice tone, though. Very interesting vibrato on his vocal.
유난히 오늘따라 왜 그렇게 우울해 보여요. 벌써 1시간째 이렇게나 웃고 있잖아요. 찡그리지 마요. 정말 걱정돼요. 그렇게 오랜 시간을 함께 했었는데 아직도 모르니 날 그렇게 몰라. 이런 바보가 또 있을까요? 아직도 모르나요? 두 발 벌려서 있는 날.
Oh, I love that note. Yes.
그렇게 바쁜 걸음으로 어딜 가고 있는 거니? 조금은
He has an interesting inflections on this vocal.
너와 함께하는 소중한 이 시간 빨리 보내고 싶지 않아. 그렇게 느린 걸음으로 어딜 가겠다는 건지 조금 더 많은 곳에 가고 싶어. 일주일에 한 번밖에 못 보는데 좀 서둘러줘요. 그렇게 오랜 시간을 함께
Another vibey song. All right.
아직도 모르니 날 그렇게 몰라. 이런 바보가 또 있을까요? 아직도 모르나요? 두 발 벌려서 나를. 그런가 봐요. 늘 그랬나 봐요. 같은 곳에 서서 다른 곳만 봤죠. 난 늘 한 곳만 바라보는데 그걸 모르고 있죠. 나를 볼 순 없나요?
It is like this like groovy vibe. I'm just up here vibing. Their vocals are really good. He has such a unique tone, too. It's nice hearing Taeyeon having some of these vocal inflections in this.
아직도 몰라요. 날 그렇게 몰라. 이런 바보가 또 있을까요? 아직도 모르나요? 두 발 벌려서 있는 날.
All right. I was not expecting that to be on the Repackaged album. It's a very unique choice because at first I was like, wait, is this going to be like a feature or is this going to be like, what kind of song are we going to get? Interesting, very, very unique tone that he has. He has a lot of like kind of like a falsetto vibrato in like his tone. Very unique. I was like, ooh, this is intriguing. And then I get to hear a little bit more of Taeyeon by herself on some of these, like a little bit more. I can't wait to get to her solo stuff. And then of course she has her like her new stuff coming out, which we will explore. Do not worry. It just won't be when it releases. It'll be when we do her solo. Nice little vibey song. I was just sitting here just grooving. I really was. I was like, I just got lost in the song. I was like, all right, here we are. I was just like, yeah. It's one of those, like, a nice chill song. You know what? That's a great song for a rainy day. There are times in that where some songs I have to have, like certain situations to listen to repeatedly. I'm sure all of you do as well. There are some songs I can listen to 24/7, never get tired. And then there's some songs where I'm just like, I have to be in the mood to listen to this song. And that song feels like it's going to be one of those songs where it's like a rainy day and it's just kind of like I want chill vibes. That's the type of song that I would have on a playlist. That perfectly. Like to a T. Just kind of like groove, just like a nice melody in the background. The vocals are fantastic. Yeah, That's the complete vibe. 1000%. Oh, there we go. Okay. What is this?
소원을 말해요. 내가 들어줄게.
Okay.
매일 밤 혼자 기도만 하지 말고 날 사랑하는 맘 알고 있는 걸. 날
little guitar.
사귀고 너의 소원은 불빛 baby 나도 기도했죠. 그대가 날 사랑하게 되기를. Honey 난 믿을 수가 없죠. 우울했던 그대 얼굴 나를 바라보며 어느새 환히
Another little funky in the back, too.
내가 그대 행복하게
It's bouncing back and forth in my ear. I'm like,
사랑하게 되는 이런 날이 오면 너와 하고픈 일 많이 생각했죠. 지금 내 옆에서 나의 손을 잡고 걷는 널 보면 아무 생각이 안 나. My sweet baby 그냥 이대로도 너무 좋아. 사랑이란 이유로 Honey 사랑하고 있죠. 욕심 많고 자존심 센 내가 변해가죠. 어느새 맘이 너그러워져요. 그대가 날 행복하게 해요. I'm perfect for you. 내 소원이 있죠. 나의 사랑 영원하게
oh,
해줘요.
yes. Love
정말
that.
착해질게요.
Okay.
Please don't make
Damn.
my wish come true.
It sounds like a thunderstorm. That's the vibe. Like that little effect. Little bass. Kind of sounds like that. I'm loving this little upbeat vibe on this song. And it's good. It really did sound like a thunderstorm though at the beginning. That's what I almost was like, is it, it's like raining, it's like, or at least cloudy here. But so I almost was like, is there a thunderstorm here? It's like, is it raining out? I don't really know. That was the beginning of the song. I was like, oh, we're getting this, and then it had like this weird kind of like bass hit, like sound effect that sounded like it was thunder rolling through. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Love the little, also like Jessica and Taeyeon going in, their little duo part there. Whoo! The little vocal flex on there, both from both of them, just phenomenal. Jeez, it's gonna be a great little journey. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Like, I'm over here just being like, let's go. I need to hear more. It's only like, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I have time, right? Yeah. Might see this hoodie a couple more times. We'll see. This is such an iconic song, though. Like, let's be real.
전해주고 싶었을 그 시간이
go, Sunny. Let's hit it. Yes. I just love that she has this little dance break in here. I'm like, okay, let's go. I just remember the first time watching it being like, huh? The beat is so iconic. The underlining ad-libs again. Yes. Just kick me in the face, please. Jeez. So now I've been listening now to K-pop for a year, almost coming up 2 years. Like there was a good solid like 6 months, 5 months, about 5 months, where I was exploring it on my own before I started this channel, right? And during that little mini journey on my own by myself, I heard a couple of kind of debut tracks, and then of course during the deep dive debut tracks, I will say, like, Girls' Generation, this is like one a phenomenal debut track. The vocals are just out of this world, but also the beat is so catchy and it's so iconic that it's one that you would be like, you just heard the opening somewhere and you'd be like, oh, that's Girls' Generation. Like it would just come to be. Like sometimes you forget, sometimes a debut, potentially, depending on how many groups you listen to, etc. But it's one of those beats, and it's done so much cover wise because it's that good. There's just something about it. The beat is just so catchy for my brain. I don't know about you all, but it really is. It's like, what an iconic little song. I can't wait. I think I have like some special clips for it too, so I'm excited to hear that. Ooh, a little funky. Ah, so God, okay. We have a country beat? Well, country vibe? Literally, it's just like, has just like, kind of like twang to it with a guitar. Why did they leave this off the album? It's all about. Ooh, I love their harmony. Oh yeah, 1000%. And it just has like this kind of like country rock vibe. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that little grit, that little, like, she's like growling at me. Why, Taeyeon? Please. Ooh, that little stretch on that note. Ooh. Oh, damn. Okay. What in the... Okay, we're here. Great. Whoa, no, I did not mean to hit the button again. Sorry. Apologies. Here we are. Why isn't that song on the Repackaged album? Literally. Why? It's such a bop. It has just like this interesting like rock country like twangy vibe to it. And then you just have Taeyeon growling at you halfway through the song. You're just like, what the hell? But why? Yeah, no, really enjoy. I like that song actually quite a bit. I wouldn't say it's my, actually, I don't know. It's hard. I'm one that it's hard for me to pick favorites. I absolutely will vibe harder on some songs than others, but I appreciate like the vocals, and unless the beat like really throws me off, the vocals I just appreciate all the time. So it's gonna be very hard to be like, if I wouldn't be able to really pick like maybe a top 3, maybe a top 5 or 6 from this album. There were some great little songs on here, and I will definitely 1000% be starting my Girls' Generation playlist on Spotify. I do that for every deep dive. I just have a full playlist just of all of the songs that I've heard on the deep dive in that playlist for that group. Can't wait to start listening to it. It's gonna be great. So much fun. This was a fantastic little intro album for them. The fact that it was Honey, Into the New World, and Beginning as like I think was the first kind of like album per se, because it was a single, and having those 3 songs, those 3 definitely had a similar feel and vibe to them, melody wise, kind of more upbeat. And then you got into the Baby Baby kind of like repackage, where it definitely was more of a OST ballad like sounding throughout the entire album. And then the last 3 songs, of course, were just a slightly different vibe. Can't wait to see what the next album sounds like. I'm really banking and hoping for having some experimental stuff in this deep dive. Fingers crossed. Yeah, no. Yes. But yeah, that's it for this album. I know it's a long one. I apologize. Like, some of these are long. I will admit. I do tend to not create short form content sometimes, especially when we're doing deep dives. But we will be getting to more of like the mini albums where there will only be like 5 to 7 songs, not 12. So we do have those. And tomorrow we'll be doing some special clips. And if you have no idea what that means, since this is your first time with me on a deep dive, I will explain it tomorrow. We won't do it today, but I'll let you know what's up. And you will see the same hoodie because I am going to be doing it fairly quickly here afterwards, because now I want to see some of these performances. So that's it. Thank you guys. Really appreciate you hanging out, chilling with me today. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.